Okay, today we have Georgia Smith as the interviewer and Alyssa Webb will be the one that's being interviewed.
Okay. What motivated you to pursue this career path and become a nutritionist?
My inspiration to create for myself a healthier lifestyle came when I began to develop an interest and understanding of the concept that by making some alterations to my diet, I was able to help put my own health condition into remission. I've always had a natural inclination towards being kind to others and a desire to help them. I came to realise that the capacity with which I was trying to achieve this in a corporate sales environment wasn't the right one for me, and through chance I became friends with a naturopath who runs 4 of her own practices and who has overcome some major hurdles with her own health while reaching out to help others in their health journeys. I believe that we cross paths for a reason, and ever since I have been driven to become a practitioner in complementary medicine.
Excellent. What skills or strengths do you believe you possess that will allow you to be a successful practitioner in this clinic?
I have extensive background experience working with others in a diverse range of industries, from corporate professionals to factory workers. Therefore, I am able to communicate with many different walks of life. I have a strong customer focus, and I have the ability to problem solve and keep a level head when situations require it. I am an active listener, and I can show empathy towards others.
How do you believe you best demonstrate those skills?
I believe in being organised and prepared when meeting with a client, and I have a strong desire to make a good first impression. Therefore, I feel I can best perform when I not only look the part, as in I'm dressed professionally, but I feel the part too, and I ensuring that I take small breaks if needed to keep my mental clarity and focus.
What are some areas you believe you need to work on for personal development?
I find myself getting comfortable in a routine and can become a little anxious if it is unexpectedly changed or broken. However, having worked in a very high-end corporate position, I have developed the ability to internalise this in a professional capacity if required. I often prefer working alone when solving a problem rather than sharing the burden with others. Therefore, I do not like to feel that I am putting someone else out.
Okay, thank you. As a complementary medicine practitioner, developing a therapeutic relationship with clients is important for healing. How would you evaluate the relationships with your clients in the past?
In the past, I have won awards for excellent customer service. The key to being successful with a client is to educate and identify yourself with their situation and needs and focus on those aspects. Understanding that not all people are the same and are individuals who respond differently is also very important. A client does not like to be the one to chase down information, therefore it is important to communicate fluently.
How do you like to incorporate self-care or mindfulness into your daily life?
At the end of the day, my husband and I talk to each other about the day we had. Self-reflection is an important step for me to take, as it can put a situation that I may not have been sure about into perspective and help me to centre my focus. I also enjoy walking, both in the bush and the beach. I do practice mindfulness techniques. I apply the 4-7-8 breathing technique, which can be used anywhere and at any time. I also use an application called Headspace, which is installed on my phone and can be practiced wherever there is an open chance to do so.
How do you believe self-care or mindfulness can support you as a complementary medicine practitioner?
I firmly believe that self-care is important when working in the health industry, as to portray a sense of wellness in yourself is going to encourage a client to actively engage in a therapeutic relationship with someone who presents as though they are advertising good health. This also extends to mindfulness, as having a calming demeanour can also reflect on others and their judgment on how they perceive that you are able to help them.
You mentioned earlier that you work well with others. Have you ever had to work through a difficult situation at work, whether that was with a client or a co-worker? Can you tell me how you worked through it? And if you haven't been in that situation, how do you think you would work through it?
Yes, I have had many situations presented to me, both with clients and co-workers, that have been difficult. However, the situations that stand out the most is when an unhappy client swears and verbally abuses you over the phone. The thing that I find the most important when dealing with this type of client is to remain calm and just let them get out what they need to say, and remember it isn't a personal attack against you. It is also important to take a small time out yourself after dealing with this type of situation to regain your focus and mental clarity.
Do you believe your personal values fit in with ours at the clinic? And if not, why?
As mentioned before, I have a strong desire to perform well and help others. Therefore, yes, I do believe that my values fit in with the clinic.
Excellent. And do you have any different personal values that you believe would still make you a good fit?
My personal philosophy is that your custom to others should be a reflection of how you wish others to treat you, with patience, kindness and respect.
Thank you, Alyssa. We will be in contact with you shortly.
Thank you.